Hello. Okay. Good day, everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel, Trade Live with Precise Trader. Today is 29th of September, and this is a US session, and we are going to do a focus trading now. Okay. Before we move on, let's look into the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. So with that, we move on to our live analysis. Okay, the key data that is going to be out tonight would be pending home sales. Okay, this is going to be another 30 minutes from the US, and this is forecast is 0.2. Previous was negative 0.4, so we just have to wait for that data to come in, then we decide how to go about. Then as far as the open trades concerned, we took couple of trades. We were long on the gold, and we took a couple of trades, and we were just I think we just got stopped out, meaning to say that the price has just had a pullback, and it was closed. So now we are planning to go for a re-entry on this. So looking at this, let's start. Let's do the analysis, and let's see how it progresses. So as far as this gold US is concerned, so we are expecting this price to move up for at least another 30 minutes towards 38.30, and if this 38.30 breaks, then we may see the price heading further up. So as of now, I think we also published on the report saying that we are very bullish, and we were expecting the price to move up, which it is happening right now. So now what we got to do is we got to go for a buy, and what we will do is we will try to buy at the market, because I think we just got pull back on the stop. So we try to buy at 2020 half with the stop below 15, okay, 15 or 14. So I think the price is already starting to move up. So let's be in this trade to go for a buy. I think we are already having one buy at 15. So that one, I think we have raised the stop to 18. So now we are going to go for another buy. We are going to buy at 20 20 or 22. Okay, the volume should be a minimum volume, because the price is trading the price is being taken near the market. So we'll try to buy at 22. Okay, 22. Hold on, let me check. I think we'll try to buy at 2020 half. Okay, let's not chase this. Then we put a stop at 14. Okay, 14. So let's put this trade, and we are already having one open at 15, and that one, I think the stop we have raised to 18. Okay, then we would also want to go for a buy on the gold euro. Okay, euro we'll try to buy at 52 or 53 with the stop below 48. So let's put that also low volume. Okay, buy at 53, stop at 47. Then gold Aussie is similar. We will try to buy at 20. Okay, 20 with the stop below 13. Okay, 13. So let's put that order so then we can discuss in detail. So this is gold Aussie buying at I think it's coming off to, okay, I think we'll put it as 19. So 19 with the stop below about 13. Okay, $6 away. So I think the gold Aussie is filled. Okay, just give me a minute. Then after that, I think we can discuss in detail on the other markets. Just give me 1 minute, 1 minute, huh? Just give me 1 minute. I just want to place the order in a 253. Okay, so let's discuss in detail how are we expecting this price to move. Then after we discuss, then we will go back to the Dow. Then we will see whether we can take in the trade. Okay, let's have a detailed discussion of gold US and gold Aussie. Since we have two order failed, we want to discuss in detail. Then the Dow is trading around 46,260. Okay, I think the market has already started turning down. Okay, in fact, I think we wanted to sell this market. Just give me a minute. I think we'll put in the order first, then we will go on detailed discussion. Okay, let's see this. Actually, we should be selling at 460. So I think the high is already been seen. Okay, we should have been selling at 460. So now the market has started. So now let's put in a trade to sell at 370. Okay, we'll just put in the trade first with the stop above 490. So the correction has already started. So we should be looking to go for a sell on this trade. So we will try to put in, then later we will see how we can make the changes. So let's put in this trade first before we go on detailed discussion. Okay, the Dow selling. Okay, selling at half lot. We'll put it as 3 half. Okay, just now I said about 370. We'll put it as 3 half, and the stop at 490 above the current day high. So we'll just put in this trade, then we will start discussing it, then we will see how we can manage the trade. So let's move on to discuss the gold US in detail. Okay, this is going to be a detailed discussion, and I'm going to give you you're not able to hear clearly, is it? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, see whether are you able to hear clearly now, because I think I put close to my mouth, and I think you should be able to hear clearly now. Okay, anyway, now let's have a detailed discussion. So right now I think we are holding two trades for those of you who have just joined. Okay, we are long gold US and gold Aussie. So now we need to discuss in detail how we can trade these two currencies, these two crosses. So as far as this gold US is concerned, okay, in fact today we had a breakout. Okay, today we had a breakout above the previous high, which was on the 23rd of September. So now we are expecting the price to move higher, and in fact in my previous reports I think I've been emphasizing to say that we should be able to see 3850 before end of September. So maybe later I'll show you the report, then you can see you can see how we can manage. So the strength is expected for one more day, that means until tomorrow. Then after that a new time belt will come into play, then of course the view can be different. So as far as this target is concerned, okay, we are looking at the market to close near the month high, and we should be seeing the price hitting at least 3840, 3850, and even slightly higher. So this is the level which we are expecting the price to hit before tomorrow. So since everything is going according to plan and according to expectation, so we still have to be on the buying side. Let's not go for a sell and get ourselves caught. So we'll try to go for a cautious buy, and we will try to exit before 40. Then after that we may want to go for a sell maybe after tomorrow or later, because until tomorrow I think we still want to be bullish, and we still want to stick to our plan and stick to our idea as the market is responding as what we are expecting and how we are expecting the move. So now when we trade, see, always remember, when we have a plan, when we trade, okay, this can be a different set of plan, okay, because of the reason being is, see, when we do our research, we do our research on a higher time frame. Okay, when we do a research on a higher time frame, like just now I showed you the monthly. So when we do that, so we our main focus, I mean, of course the target should be there, but the lower time frame is where it gives us the clear signals. So we got to pay, that means we have to do our research on a higher time frame, and our trade setup and our stop loss and everything, we should be managing on a lower time frame. So when we do that, we can get a precise entry, exit, and stop loss levels. So now, like as I told you, I want to exit at 38.40 or somewhere before that. So now we are looking at a lower time frame. So when we look at a lower time frame, today day has been up, so I think we can comfortably hold a buy because the market is still trading above the open and near the high. So we should be holding the buy as of now. Now when we look into a 6-hour chart, is also giving us a similar situation, meaning to say the strength is expected to last for another 2 hours 15 minutes. So we should be expecting the strength to continue for another 2 hours 15 minutes, and we hold our trade at least another 2 hour 15 minutes to get our maximum profit, or if the market start to reverse, or if the market gives us a turning signals. How do we know whether the market is turning or whether it's going to be in the verge of turning? Then we look at the lowest, the immediate time frame to get our decision, meaning to say, now we look at our hourly. So the hourly is saying that the price is expected to test this. Probably the next hour might be a down hour, or if we look at a 2 hour, then this 2 hour is going to finish. So most likely next hour might be an up hour. So we are getting two kinds of signals, which is a mixed signals right now what we are getting. But and always remember, whatever we are making, we should not lose that profit unless we are pretty confident in our trade setup and we are pretty confident in our analysis and our research. So now we are into the final 15 minute of the 2 hours which is going to end. And remember, I told you that the next 15 minutes is critical, and the next hour is also critical. So if the next hour is able to break this high, price can reach 35 or 40. If it's not, then the next hour is going to be a pullback. Then again, we are going to get the market in a range. Then we are going to miss that opportunity. So now it's a 50-50 chance. So this is where we need to take action to see whether do you want to fight for that break, or you feel that whether it's best to lock in the profit now, then we can go for a re-entry. Okay, another problem would be the problem would be if the market, like for instance, like let's say we decided to take our profit here, and let's say the price breaks the high, then we would have missed the big opportunity. So now, as of now, I think what I've decided is, I think I would want to take this profit first, so I don't want to regret. Then I want to re-enter again. So I would exit at 25 half. So I'm trying to close this at 25 half, which I think I'll take my profit. And the same thing for gold Aussie also. I think I may want to close it at 21 half. Just take the profit first, then we can plan for a re-entry again. Okay. So the re-entry is going to be two way. One is either, okay, since I'm trying to close this, I think my stop also, I don't want to give that much leeway, so probably I'll just take $1 risk and try to close this. Okay, hold on. I think I would rather close it at market, rather than I think it's already closed. Anyway, I think we are fortunate. We already closed at 21 half, so now we can plan for a re-entry. So now let's start to do the re-entry again, and before I put a re-entry, let me quickly do the adjustments to the levels. Any changes has to be done, or any changes for the trades which I've put in. Okay, we're trying to buy gold at 20 half, stop at 14. Then we have a trying to buy half lot at 3800. Okay, that is stop at 94. Then 3808, stop at 98. So if you notice, whenever we have a stop further, okay, the volume is also plays a key role in that decision. That means, like for instance, if we are going for a wider stop, then probably we reduce the volume, so at least we don't get lose more when we are losing money. Then the same thing for gold euro, we are trying to buy at 53. Okay, so I think that one, I think we cancel first. Okay, since this is coming close by. Then we have a buy at 35. That one also, I think I let it work. Then we have a buying at 57, 90 and 58, both can work. So the only thing here is, I think this one also we cancel. Okay, we cancel the 20 half, so at least we can go with a fresh mind, and we try to get in the best trade with the best trading opportunity. Okay, now let's go and back and discuss the gold. So now if you look into the gold, if you look at the 2-hour chart, okay, now what is, we call it a location, location or we can even call it as a trade setup, whichever way you want to call it. See, the when we talk about location, what we meant is we want to know where is the price. I mean, first thing is we need to know what the price is expected to do. That means that is the trend, and we do a projection to get the exact levels and how to get the price target and so on and so forth. So when we talk about location, that means this is like we are going to discuss in precise time and where is the market trading right now. Okay, I'll just give you an example. Okay, like for instance, if let's say you are going to meet someone in a to a specific place, meaning a specific place, and your meeting point will be one location, and you would be also having a time. That means what time you are going to meet that person during that time. The same manner, when we talk about the so-called just give me a minute. Okay, so when we call about location, so when we say when you want to go and reach the destination at a certain time for the meeting, okay, you also need to know where is your exact location. So from there, how long will it take for you to reach that place? Then you can plan your journey to so that you can reach that place on time for the meeting. The same manner, the same application, when we look for price, when we look for trading, is the same manner. So we have a specific meeting point, which is the price target, and the time. The time also, not many people would be able to project the time, but we can have like this. At this time, the price is expected. Like for instance, just now I told you that the price is expected to hit 38.40 or 38.50 before end of tomorrow. So that is the time. So I've given you two scenarios. One is the target, which is where the meeting point where you're going to meet, the price is going to meet or reach its target, and the time I said it would be until tomorrow night. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the current location of the market. So now the price target we have given is about 38 half or slightly higher, but current location is the market is trading at 3822, and we are trading at 22 going to be about 2200 hours Singapore time. So the one I think later is going to be a bit complex. Then later I will explain to you how we can do things. So now how we can trade now is, for the next 7 minutes, this is going to be a make or break scenario. Okay, the next 7 minutes, this is going to be trading within this trading band, and probably for the next hour it can come down towards this low or somewhere here. Then the market may start to be in a range trading until the break of this 3832. So if your 3832 breaks then we can be pretty sure that we can see the price heading towards 40 and 50. But until it breaks this, okay, chances are this is going to be in a consolidation, and this can be in a range trading until the break. So now, how can we trade this and how can we place this? Okay, remember, the first clue is we are expecting the price to reach 3850 before until tomorrow. So we still want to go for a buy. Okay, the buying would be a different form of entry. First entry, second entry, third entry, because we don't want to change unless the view change. That means if the trend has changed from up to down, then we reverse and we go for a sell entry. But until then, we got to go for, they call it BTB, buy on dips. So that means whenever the price comes down, we go for a buy, as long as the price is trading above 3804. Okay, so this is the clue. You got to remember that as long as the price is above this, we still want to go for a buy, and we expect the price to be in a range trading until the price breaks this high. And once this break this high, then we can see the price heading towards 40 or 45. So now how do we place the order? Okay, now what we are going to do now is, okay, my comfortable level of buying would be near 3810 and 3805. So that should be our comfortable level. Okay, that meaning to say we are looking for that level to go for buy and hold. So anyway, we buy now, you must understand that the risk is still there. Okay, the risk is still there. So that means if let's say I buy now, okay, now is 20. So my stop loss, if let's say I put at 3804, that means I got a $16 risk. So this is not a viable trade, because normally our trades stop loss we practice between $6 to $8, not more than $6 to $8. So always remember, when we lose, we got to lose the minimum, and when we make the maximum. So now looking at this, so where do we can go for a buy? I told you that my comfortable buying point would be 3810. That would be my comfortable. But of course, if I want to be in the trade, I got to be slightly earlier, but that again the risk is there. Okay, you must understand that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do three types of entries: first entry, second entry, and best entry. Then I would want to go for this trade. So now looking at this, so my entry would be either so I have 3 more minutes. Okay, 3 more minutes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for a buy at 3816 as my first entry, then 3810 as my second entry, and 3805 or lower, 3800 as my third entry. Then as my TP is concerned, I'll try to exit before 30. That would be my 27. Okay, 27 or 31. Of course, if it breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 37, 35 or 37. So now I'm going to key in the order. Okay, first entry is I'm going to buy at 38. And remember, this is a high risk trade, so I would want to reduce my volume to the minimum, which is 0.2. So I'll put a buy at 3816. Then my stop I would put at 3807. So there's about $8 to $9 risk. Then the TP is 26 half or 27. So then this expiry I'll give about 1 to 2 hours, not more than 1 to 2 hours for this trade. So if I take this trade, okay, if I take this trade, if let's say it's get filled, if I lose about $9, which is $180. Then on the other hand, I make about $10, then I make about $200. So this is 1:1. Then again, the only difference is we are in the business and we are going to be in the trade and we are going to be trading. So the next trade, okay, remember I told you 3810. So this is a slightly higher volume, which is 0.3. So now I want to change this to 10 and 02, and this is 25, and again this one I'll give about 4 hours from now. So I have another entry which is I'm trying to buy at slightly lower, just in case this order is filled, then we may want to close and take profit on this trade, and we can fight on this trade. So if this order is filled, let's say we get stopped out and this order gives us some reward, then we will try to take some profit on this. So the third one, final one, would be half lot, and this one, since the market is having a deeper correction, so I don't expect the same price target, so I'll try to exit at 14. So I have 3 different entries, and I have a 3 different order place with 3 different time of expiry. One is the nearest one is 2 hours, the other one is 4 hours, then the third one is until the New York close, that means until the end of the day. So I put in all this trade, so I'll just monitor the trade. So once the trade is filled, then I'll try to manage and try to exit with the profit. Otherwise I'll just see and try not to chase. But of course the next one would be I can go for a stop buy at 32. Okay, so that is once the price goes above 32, we want to go for a buy. Then the exit would be at least about 40 or 50, but that is depending on the time control. I mean, we can't put a stop buy order now because sometimes the price can just hit and turn, so then we will get ourselves caught and we don't have to pay the price for that. Okay. So now the next trade we are going to look at is gold euro. Then we look at we do the adjustments for the gold euro, then we look at the adjustments for the gold Aussie, then finally we look at the Dow, and the other one was Ethereum. That's Bitcoin, that's a crypto we just put in. In fact, I think we missed that entry, and I already hit our price target, so I think this one we can afford to cancel. Once hit our price target, then we got to reassess the trade, and we got to do it all over again. Okay, now let's look at the gold euro. Okay, the gold euro this is also in a similar situation. Okay, this is expected to last until tomorrow, and let's see what is our price target. The price target we are looking at is at least 3275 or 3300. So that means we are looking at another $40 higher from where it is trading now. So now if you look on the daily, okay, this is also showing the price is going strong strength, and the 6 hours is somewhere in between. So now we are looking at the 2 hour, which is going to end in another 1 hour. So there's 2 possibilities which we can trade. One is either we can try to sell near this high, but of course that is going to be a bit risky trade, but depends on if the price is going to after 1 hour later, then we may decide to sell, but as of now selling is quite dangerous. So now how can we trade this? Same manner, we'll try to go for a buy at 32.5 with a stop below 43 and exit at 63 or 64. Okay, so we will try to buy at 50. Just now I said 32.5, we'll put it as 52 somewhere here. Then we'll put a stop at 43, and the TP should be at 64. Okay, so this is going to be one entry. Then another entry, let's assume that this price gets stopped out. Then the next entry would be buying at 32.35. So that would be your final entry. So now looking at this, I think we already have a half lot buying at 32.35. The only thing is we got to put a TP. The TP, I think we'll put it as 32 half. It's a $15. Then another trade, we would go for a buy. Just 0.2 at 32 half. Sorry, just now I said 52. So it's 52, 43 stop, and 64 TP. So this one we would put in about 2 hours from now. So the next 2 hours we can assume that this is going to be in a trading range. So I don't expect any big move to happen today, unless if the price breaks the high. Until it breaks the high, this is going to be in a range and a choppy session. The same thing, we look at gold Aussie. So the gold Aussie, we will try to look to buy somewhere near 20. Okay, 20 with the stop below at 0.9, and the TP should be 34. Okay, so that one I think we'll just go for a small lot size, which is 58.20, stop 0.9. It's going to be about $11 risk, and this one I think we can put in around 34 or 40, and this one will just give about 2 hours from now. If it works, we will take. Otherwise I think there will be no trade for today on not say today, now for gold Aussie. So of course, if the price breaks the high, then of course we can go for a selling order. But I think that one, because since this is going to be a counter trend, it's advisable to be in front of the screen before we take the high and go for a sell. Until then, I think it's not advisable to do a projection, because sometimes if the market is really very strong, then we may get stopped out and we will lose the money unnecessarily, which I think is not advisable. Okay, so I think that's about it. Any questions or any thing you all want to discuss? Okay, before I think I need to give a target for the Dow. Okay, target for the Dow, and this one I think is a similar. We can just key in as, if the pullback is too strong, then we should be exiting much earlier. Okay, now let's see the Dow. Okay, looks like this market is already just reached a temporary base, so now it's going to do a pullback. So the pullback would be, and if let's say the price breaks this low, okay, I think we can put in a comfortable TP at 46050. Okay, so what we can do now is 050 that, and I think we don't want to go for any more entries, so we just want to stick to this with the price target 050. I think that's about it. so I think these are the trades, and as of now I don't think the gold US, we have already taken entry and we have already taken the profit. So I think we want to look for re-entry, and the re-entry, our view is, if this high breaks, expect the price to go further high towards 40. Okay, and if it doesn't, then this might be in a range trading. Okay, 40-45 should be your target. So now we have to, because this is just the beginning of the new time belt, and right now this market has not broke the previous high, so we have to cautiously monitor this trade to see whether this is going to break this high. If it breaks, then we can go for a buy with a stop below okay, 19 is going to be quite far. About 24. That means buy about 31, 32, then the stop has to be about 24. Then the TP would be about 40 or 42. So, but I don't want to key in this trade. I would prefer to stay in front of the screen and take the trade once the price breaks that level. Until then, I think I don't want to key in this order. Okay, I think that's about it. Any uh, any questions? Or if you feel you want to discuss, if not, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Okay. So if you have no questions, I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for coming into this channel, and look looking to forward to see you again. Okay. Thank you and bye.